guys, it's Sue here. Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys probably saw from the title, this is going to be it's getting hotter but it's not that hot yet base makeup tutorial. Temperature is definitely rising, but in the morning and the evening it's a little bit cooler, I should say, and definitely in the indoors because people have been turning on the AC, it's definitely more drier. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how I do my base makeup nowadays to combat all those different, so opposite polar factors, and it's also a very clean look. Anywho, let's get this video started right away. Let's start with skincare. With skincare, I'm gonna keep it simple, but I am going to do a very thorough job in hydrating my skin because I am gonna go in with a lot of powders, with a lot of matte products, and I don't want to dry my skin out, like suck all the water out, hydration out from my skin. So I'm gonna do a very thorough job in hydrating my skin. I'm gonna start off with this Missha Pollen Renew treatment that looks like this. Basically, this is, I guess, an essence. It has a very fluidy texture, or formula I should say. But what I love about this is that sorry, it has a nozzle and it's kind of like a mist form. It's very easy to use. So all I need to do in the morning is just spray this all over and just absorb it, tap it in. So it's super simple. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Wellage Real Hyaluronic One Day Kit. I've shown you guys this a bunch of times on my channel before. You guys know what it is. It's a delicious serum ampoule, and it really does feel like an oasis in the middle of the desert for my skin. So I'm gonna take one of these. So this white thing is a bowl of hyaluronic acid. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Come on! Oh yeah, and you mix it in, and I've shown you guys this before, right? So the white ball, it kind of melts. How do I show this without dripping it all over? Mix it in like a little cocktail, and then you quickly spread it onto your face before it like drips all over the place. It is such a good hyaluronic product. And for the cherry on top, I'm gonna use this Moly, the Chok green tea watery cream. You guys also saw me use this a bunch of times. This is such a delicious cream, and it's a very light one. So I'm just gonna lightly apply this all over my skin just to apply a very light layer to seal in all that good hydration. So like I said, I did a very thorough job in hydrating my skin, moisturizing my skin, just because I really want to make a very solid foundation. Like, I want my skin to be very hydrated, very well, properly treated. And then on top, I'll apply some matte foundations, matte formulas, and also powders. So I think this is my way of kind of dealing with the very polar weather that we have going on. Yeah, we've got some issues, but that's okay. And now moving on, if you guys been watching my videos lately, you guys probably have noticed that I've been using a lot of these kinds of products. Mineral sun creams. I've been telling you that I have a very complicated relationship with these. I love it and hate it at the same time. I hate it for the formula, but I love it because it does such a good job in performing as a mattifying base, I guess. So this one that I'm using is the JART Cicapair, a calming sun protector. And as a matter of fact, I did a whole one brand review of JART in my latest video, so check that out if you haven't. And guys, it doesn't have to be this JART product. Any mineral sun creams will do that has a similar texture. Like here, I have the Kudai Green Tangerine Vitamin C Dark Spot Toner Cream that I recently used in my Get Ready With Me. And then also I have this Dr. Drew Green Mild Up Sun. Oh my gosh, this sun cream is hella drying, I swear. Because the formula isn't the most nicest to blend out, what I do is I dab it all over my face to facilitate the blending out process. I know, I look hilarious right now, but for me, this is the way to go with these kind of stiff products. And then I'll just blend it in with a booty blender, because goodness knows, if you try to blend these out with your fingers, it's gonna take forever. It's going to take a very long time. And also, don't neglect the neck, guys. If you are someone who has to stay indoors for the majority of the time, like you work at a company, I definitely recommend going in with a regular, just like a normal sun cream, a nice lotiony type sun cream. I also did a review video of sun cream, so you can definitely check it out, just because that's gonna be way too dry. Next, I'm gonna jump right into the base, like the foundation products. Now, of course, you can use pore products like here, the Pore Professional, or I know that the Panilako primer is very, very famous. You guys know I'm not the most friendliest when it comes to pore primers, but if you want to, of course, you are more than welcomed. This is another product that I've been trying out and been really loving. So in my recent Get Ready With Me, I did show you guys the GIVERNY Milchak foundation, and they came out with an upgraded foundation called Milchak. So Ko in Korean means like an upper level, right? A higher level. So this is supposed to settle onto your face even more tightly, and I will say I didn't think it was possible because I was really happy with the other foundation as well, but they did it, guys. So GIVERNY is really doing well with the foundation. They're really killing it. As for the cushions, of course, I have the Moonshot Micro Setting Fit Cushion. This video wouldn't be what it is if I didn't mention this, right? But to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of saving this to when it gets really, really hot, because this one does kind of, I guess, dry on your skin, and then, like I said, it's not that hot. I mean, it's getting hot, but it's not that hot. So I've been saving this to last, but if you need something that's fuerte, that's gonna last you the whole day, I do recommend this. For today's video, I'm gonna go in with this GIVERNY Milchak Signature Foundation. I have it in the shade number 1, Lily Lingerie, which might be a tad bit lighter for my skin tone since I do have a post-marathon skin tone, but we'll see how this goes. I do like applying this foundation with a foundation brush just to help it set it really tightly and nicely onto the face. That's just really gonna help with the longevity. So this brush is the MDT Midas 2302 brush. So first, this foundation is also pretty matte. I guess it's a semi-matte foundation. And I'm just gonna push everything in with this Beauty Blender. Foundation is really thin, especially because I'm using a foundation brush. It doesn't have the highest coverage, like the Covericious foundation by Panilako, but it still does a decent job, I guess. And it doesn't look cakey at all. It looks really lightweight. I think that's one of the reasons why I've been enjoying it a lot. On the parts where I do need a little bit more coverage, I'm gonna take a bit more on the brush and work that in. Like so. Just pat everything in. Of course, I'm gonna powder up using my favorite Etude House Fix and Fix Fixer powder. It cannot get better than this. I've been using this since I think 2 years now. 2 years, this has been my go-to powder for the summer. This is a very, very fuerte, very strong powder that will just suck up the life out of your skin. It does a really good job in absorbing the sebum and making your makeup last longer. It's not the most elegant, but it's definitely the strongest. Tap off the excess and apply it where I know I'm going to ooze sweat and sebum. So on my forehead a bit, besides my nose and around here. So I leave this part kind of on its own. I just finished the rest of my makeup, guys. For the eyes, I use the Romance Better Than Eyes #1 Marlin Mango Tulip, which is dry mango tulip. And oh my gosh, guys, like I said in my recent Get Ready With Me video where I did use one of these palettes, these are amazing. Honestly, this is the best quad I've ever tried out of the K-Beauty selection. And so I'm actually gonna do the best K-Beauty makeup products very, very soon, inspired, yes indeed, by this beautiful palette. And so this is what I used for my eyes. Super, super great quality. For the cheeks, I used this Moonshot Air Blush 303 Dry Coral. And it blends out really, really nicely, as you guys can see. It's nothing in your face. So I've also been really enjoying this. And then for the lips, for the base, I used the Moonshot Cream Paint Light Fit Air. And on top, to give a more of a summery vibe, more of a red hot vibe, I used this Romance #2 Ruby Red. This is more of a gloss, but I did kind of blend it up so that it's not overly over the top. just gives you a very refreshing look for the summer, right? Now to finish off everything, I am of course gonna use a makeup fixer. Here I have the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, and I know the Urban Decay All-Nighter fixer is the most popular one, and I do prefer that when it comes to longevity, but I only have a couple of months left and before this expires. So I've been using this instead, and plus this is a bit more hydrating, so let me just go in with this one today. Voila, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was more of like a chit-chatty, quick base makeup tutorial. But if you guys are interested in the products that I used today, like the makeup products, I've listed everything down below as per usual. So check it out if you guys are interested. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. And also follow me on Instagram at _SueBeauty, where I share a ton of stuff that I don't share on YouTube channel as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next. Ciao!